y'all, red flag, red flag, red flag.
No in this bag, bitch.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. What it do? It's your girl Lex. I am here with a story time for y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day. I'm just at home chilling. I'm single, so honestly I have tried to film this like 2 times already, and for some reason I keep freaking stuttering, so I'm gonna try again. So I wrote down some notes this time, so if you see me looking down, just know I'm looking at my notes because I'm ready to give y'all the tea on how I dealt with a scamming ass rich ass nigga. So buckle up. We're gonna name this man Leo because he was a Leo. Everybody knows him. He had 40,000 followers on Instagram. Like, he had a poppin' brand. He was a businessman. Like, he had a lot of businesses. He had a very well-established brand for himself. It just looks together. He traveled a lot. Like, he had business plans. Like, he had like companies that would reach out to them, social media campaigns. He knew how, he had his stuff together, y'all. Just know that. And he had connections with people. How I met Leo, I met him through my sister because he's actually more so in my sister's age range. He's around like 33 years old. This is the oldest man I ever had tried to come on to me. And he also had a 9-year-old daughter, which when he told me that, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little on edge. I don't know how I feel about dealing with anybody with kids yet. I don't know if I'm ready for that type of lifestyle. So there's nothing wrong with having kids. That's not what I'm saying. He reached out to my sister, I guess after she posted a picture of me or something on her story, and like he went to my profile, he thought it was pretty. He told my sister, like, I want to talk to your sister. Like, he was just so like, I'm not gonna lie, he was a little bit pressed about it. So I was just like, I mean, okay, I'll give him a little chance to get to know him, because, you know, I'm not a super fast girl. Like, I need to get to know you. I need to slow my roll and know who I'm dealing with. So the first time we spoke, he FaceTimed me. The main thing we talked about was like business and talked about branding. Like, that's really what we were talking about for the most part. But then, like, you know, he would try to slip in, oh, you so pretty, like, I need to really get to know you, I really need to meet you, and blah 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 blah. He was attractive. Like, he was an attractive man. So I was like, you know, I'm not opposed, but I'ma slow my roll, but I'm not opposed. Yeah, so we would FaceTime every now and then, and like we would talk about branding and businesses, and he would always give me advice. And one day we FaceTime, and I was actually in the middle of trading. If you don't know, I trade on my own now. And I don't really like to talk about it because I don't like when people try to ask me too much questions. Anyways, so I told him that I was in the middle of a trade. And he was like, oh, so you invest, you trade? I'm like, yeah, I do. He was like, so you know, do you trade like with a group or anything? I used to trade with a group, y'all. I really did. If you don't know anything about IML, I was a part of IML at one point. I'm not about to be one of those people who sit here and bash IML and bash Forex and all this stuff. Forex is real. IML is just a company that teaches you about it. And there's just a lot of people associated with the company who just kind of ruined that brand, you know, for Forex. So anyways, I told him, like, yeah, I used to be a part of a group. I'm technically still a part of this group. Not now, but then I was still a part of this group. But I was just considered inactive because I wasn't paying my dues. Mind y'all, when you first join an IML group, you pay a membership fee of $235 to join. So I paid that amount when I initially joined. And then you pay a monthly fee to stay active. I was not active anymore because I wasn't paying the monthly fee. When I told him that, he was like, oh man, like, you trade for real? Like, you trade on your own? You know how to do it? Da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, I do. And he thought that was just so interesting. He was like, honestly, like, I'm actually trying to get into that. He was like, I got these connections with these people. I know, like, these 5 chairmen, and like every week I have about 10,000 people ready to listen to me talk about investing in blah, blah, blah. Like, they're ready to sign up. And I'm like, oh wow, like, that's cool, that's great. And at this point, he's like, I want you on my team. I want you on my team because since you know how to trade and you know like the analytics of it. And he was like, I know the building side of it as far as like recruiting people to be on the team. We could hit chairman in less than 6 months. And I'm like, now if you don't know anything about IML, chairman means if you hit chairman, you can make $10,000 a month just from recruiting people. Mind you, I didn't join to recruit people. I joined to learn how to trade. And once I learned how to trade, I kind of chilled out on IML. He was like, I want you on my team. I can get the recruiting side. Like, I already have a list of people on this Excel sheet. I can show you all the people ready to sign up. And I just need like somebody with the logistics, somebody who's just knowing what's going on, knows the business already. And he was like, honestly, that could be you. I'm just like, oh, like, okay. In my mind, I'm kind of like, I don't know yet, because I already know how to trade. Like, I really don't need it. But honestly, hitting chairman in 6 months does not sound bad. Honestly, like $10,000 a month does not sound bad just for signing people up who are already ready to sign up. That doesn't sound too bad to me. So I was like, I'll think about it. He made it very adamant that he wanted to sign me up. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Now let's get into these red flags. He asked me to come to his house. He was like, hey, I'm in the area. I'm actually about to meet up with one of my friends who's a chairman in the business. And like, I really want y'all to link up and talk. So like, he asked me to come to his sister's house. And he was like, chairman is gonna be there. I'm gonna just name him chairman. The friend that he has, he was like, chairman's gonna be there. And he was like, and my assistant is gonna be there. She's just one of my close friends, but she kind of acts as an assistant. I'm gonna call this girl Jasper. So when I went over there to meet them, chairman was cool. I met Jasper. Jasper was like really like kind of more so shy, quiet to herself. She had like a cool vibe. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, all y'all seem cool. We were all just sitting down talking, chopping it up, whatever, in her backyard. Because she had a nice backyard setup. And it was around, I'd say like 9 o'clock. So we just outside chopping it up, and chairman was like, hey, like, I'm about to go talk to your sister inside. We about to start talking about some business. Jasper's just kind of sitting there, just like, they had a hookah, so she's sitting there smoking the hookah, and then she was like, oh, I'm about to go inside. She was like, I'm probably gonna leave in a little bit, but I'm gonna go inside and just kind of talk to them. Me and Leo are just outside, just chopping it up, just talking or whatever, just a kikiing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no big deal. All of a sudden, he gets a message on his iPad, and the message is from chairman. And chairman basically texted him and was like, me and your sister are about to start talking about her investments and start talking about like her accounts. So he was like, can you just ask Jasper to step outside? This is when shit just red flag, red flag, red flag. He goes up to the glass door. He slides the glass door open. He looks at Jasper and he was like, hey, come outside real quick. I gotta talk to you about something. And like, he said it kind of stern, right? He was like, I need you outside. Let me talk to you real quick, basically. She gets up, she steps outside, she closes the glass door. She's looking at him. He comes back and he sits down next to me. And now she's just kind of standing up, just looking at the both of us. And I'm like, didn't you say you had to talk to her about something? And she's like, yeah, did you need me or for something? Yeah, basically he was like, I need you to step outside because I knew you're gonna have an attitude if I asked you a different way. So I just had to tell you to come outside. I don't really have anything to talk to you about. And she's just standing there, and I'm like looking at him like, whoa, like, who are you talking to? And I'm looking at her like, you about to let him talk to you like this? And she's just kind of looking at me and looking at him. And she was just like, oh, well, you could have just, asked me. And he was like, no, because I know how you're about to get. You're starting to get in your emotions. So I just had to ask you to step outside. Just don't think too much about it. But anyways, didn't you say you were getting ready to leave? So how about you get your stuff and you can get ready to go? I'm like, who is he talking to? I'm literally looking at her like, yo, Mind you, like I said, this is my first time meeting them. This is mad awkward for me because now I'm just sitting here like, did I miss something? Like, is there a situation going on that I just wasn't aware of? And she was just like, oh, well, like you could have said that like a little bit different. And he was like, see, I already can tell you're getting in your emotions. You're thinking too much about it. Honestly, if you said you were getting ready to go, how about you just get your stuff and just get ready to head out? And I'm just like, you dickhead. Like, you're a dickhead. Like, why are you talking to her like that? I didn't say that, but I'm literally looking like... And so she was just like, you know what? It's fine. I'll just get ready to go. And so she was like, I'm gonna just grab my stuff and tell them bye. So she grabs her stuff out from outside, and then she opens the sliding glass door, and she's like telling them bye. And then she closes the sliding glass door, and she's like kind of slowly like making her way out. So I kind of broke the ice, and I just kind of asked her, I was like, hey, are you good? Like, are you okay? Is everything good? And she was like, oh, yeah, no, I'm okay. I just, I don't know. And I'm like, well, did you park far? She was like, yeah, I actually did park kind of far. I parked a little bit down the street. And so I looked at him and I was like, Leo, can you walk Jasper to her car? And he looks at me and he looks at her and he says,
Jasper grown, she can walk her own self to her car.
I said, I said, oh, no. No, you can get up and walk her to her car, dude. Like, it's not that serious. So he was like, fine, like, I'll walk her to her car, since you want me to walk her to her car. And I'm just like, yeah, do that, because it's 10 o'clock at night. Get your grown ass up and walk her to her car. He comes back and he's like, oh, did you think I was being mean? And I'm like, yeah, I thought you were being mean. Like, you were kind of being kind of rude. That, like, you made that situation super awkward. He was like, well, kind of got to talk to her like that because she got, like, a crush on me. I'm like, bro, really? Red flag number 1, y'all. Red flag number 2. Finally, it was this one particular time he asked me to come out. And he was like, hey, I'm just at the hookah lounge with, it's me and Jasper. If you want to come out, like, you can. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I was in the area, so I was like, why not? I kept it in mind, like, if he said something to her, like, out of pocket, I was going to step in because that just didn't sit right with me, right? We meet up at the hookah lounge, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, hey, girl, like, how you doing? And, like, just chopping it up with her, making her, like, just kind of feel comfortable around me. So, like, you know, she just didn't feel like, I just didn't want her to feel like she was by herself. Everything that day was cool. Like, everything was cool. Like, we went to a bunch of hookah lounges, and it was fun. Up until, like, we got to finally one spot, and he was getting a little drunk, a little wasted, whatever. And basically, he's like flirting with me, and he just keeps telling me I'm pretty, and he's just like, you just so gorgeous. He's just all up on me like the whole time, right? So as he's just drinking more and more, right, she comes over to me and we're walking, and he's in the middle of calling the Uber, and she says, oh, like, when he gets drunk, he gets super flirty and, like, you know, just don't think nothing of it. But, girl, like, if it's me or you. And I'm like, hold up, what you mean if it's me or you? And she was like, if he chooses me or you. Something along those lines she said that slipped out her mouth. And I'm just like, what do you mean by that? Sus. Girl, what are you talking about? Mind you, if he is supposedly dealing with you, that's mad awkward because he's been all up on me this whole day. So I'm like, now this is really awkward. Like, that's really awkward. So when she said that, I was just like, me or you? Like, first of all, if he even is dealing with you, the situation is cut. Like, I don't do that. That's weird. Yeah, just keep that in mind. So later on, like, the Uber finally comes, and we're getting ready to go to another hookah lounge spot, right? And we're in the Uber. I'm in the back seat. She's in the back seat behind the passenger seat. He's in the passenger seat, and this girl reach over and start massaging his shoulders and his neck.
Wait a damn minute.
While I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I should insert the clip because I actually took a video of that bullshit going down and I sent it to my best friend, like, girl, am I tripping right now? Because this is some weird shit going on. And she was like, girl, you are not tripping. But I may or may not insert that video clip. But y'all, that shit was awkward. I was like, is she massaging this nigga neck right in front of me? This is a weird situation they got going on, clearly. Like, there's clearly something I don't know about. Now, let me get to the part where this man actually had me, like, he had me effed up. So he calls me one day, it's in the middle of the day, and he's like, hey, I'm about to have a meetup and have people sign up for my trading group today. And, like, I have 3 people ready to sign up. If you come today, I'm gonna have these 3 people sign up under you so you can immediately start as a P150. P150 in IML, that rank means you are getting paid $150 a month. Mind you, the monthly fee is like, isn't it like $135 is like the monthly fee, I think? And the fee to actually just have the membership, to have access to it, is $235. Mind you, in order for me to sign up, I would have needed to delete my account that I already had established, that I already paid for, and pay another $235 to sign up with his team. Let me just give y'all like a little scenario. He is signed up under chairman. He wants me to sign up under him. He has 3 people ready to sign up the same day I sign up. So he was gonna have me sign up under him and have 3 people sign up basically under me. That would give him rank and boost his rank to like a P600 or something. He would be getting paid $600 a month immediately after I signed up and the 3 other people signed up. Because he already had a few, like 2 people signed up. So I think 6 people, y'all, I don't know. Basically, me signing up under him was giving him rank. And basically, he wouldn't have had to pay a monthly fee. He would have already just started getting paid by the company. I go over to the hookah lounge where they're meeting up at, and chairman is there. He's there. It's a bunch of people there. He's like, you know, like, Lex, like, if you ready, like, I got you, like, I'm ready, like, I actually got all these meetings planned up for us to start next week. I got the list of people. He shows me the spreadsheet, a list full of names, hundreds of names. I was still kind of like giving him a little hard time about it. So he was like, honestly, like, if you don't make nothing, like, I'll pay the $235 for you after a month. I'm like, okay, bet. All right, cool. So I signed up. I paid the $235 right then and there. The only problem was the 3 people he had signed up, he signed them up, but not under. He basically made it seem like he was gonna move them under me, but really they were signing up under him. I'm talking to the chairman. The chairman's like, yeah, I'm so ready to have you on the team. Like, I seen like what you do on the charts. Like, I know you know how to trade. Got the meeting set up and blah, 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 blah. He was like, Leo is going to get you right. You know, I'm still playing it cool. I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. Like, but I'm signing up, meaning I'm ready. Like, this business needs to take off. Like, we better be having meetings in like the next 2-3 days. Like, let's get this going. That meetup was the last time I seen that man. So later on down the week, he says he has to go travel and do some business stuff for his brand. He was like, when I get back, like, we taking off. And I'm like, okay, cool. No meetings yet. I'm in the group chat. Literally, the group chat is dead silent. Literally nothing, y'all. Mind you, people signed up the same day I did. So it's not just me. He is just out and about on his story, just like living La Vida Loca. And meanwhile, you over here giving business promises and not following through with your business. It's given scam. Did not hear from this man for like a week. So finally, he starts texting me, you know, I'm ready to see you, blah, 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 like flirting. He's flirting. At this point, I'm also kind of confused because I'm like, okay, clearly there's a situation between you and Jasper going on that is just very weird. But you're still flirting with me, but you also want me to be a part of your business. So what is this? Is this a personal thing or is this a business thing? I messaged him, and all I said, y'all, I just was like, hey Leo, I just kind of want to know like what your intentions are here. Like, are we about to, you know, get into this business stuff, or like, are you trying to like get with me? Like, what's really going on here? Like, what do you want to do? Y'all, I'm not asking this man to be my husband, and I'm not asking him for his hand in marriage, y'all. But literally, when I tell y'all, after I sent that message, that man went the ghost, y'all. That man went ghost. I did not hear back from this man. And I paid $235 to be under this man's business, knowing it would give him rank, knowing he got a boost up in rank, knowing he doesn't have to pay this monthly fee. Now I have to pay this monthly fee on top of the $235 that I paid. And you're not following through with the business. Don't hear nothing. I hit him up. I'm like, hey, if you don't want to answer the previous question about the intentions, that's fine. But like, are we going to have these meetings? Like, what's the deal? No response. Another week passed. Hey, so are we still conducting this business? Like, what's going on? Because a month is coming up and I'm going to have to pay this $135. So like, can you just let me know what's going on? Another week comes past. Y'all, my nose is so itchy right now. Another week goes past, y'all. And at this point, I'm pissed. At this point, you're playing with my money. You're playing with my time. I don't care about none of that other stuff you talking about. Like, I don't care about none of that flirting. You messing with my money and my time. Now I have a problem with you. Now it's an issue. And it's getting close to 4 weeks, meaning I was going to have to pay an extra $135. I said, there's no way in hell I'm paying $135 at this point. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this IML thing again. It's no shade to IML at all. No shade to the people who do it, but it's really just people who take advantage of the business. I'm sorry, y'all, keep itching my nose, but yeah. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, nah, like, I'm gonna need my money back. Like, I'm gonna need my money back, like, today. I text the chairman and I tell him, you know, I'm very disappointed in the way that this business is being conducted. Clearly, you guys are not about your business. Clearly, you guys are here to waste my time and my money. So at this point, I have no other choice but to cancel my membership, and I can attempt to get my money back from this company, and y'all better hope I get my money back from this company. And the chairman's like, whoa, like, Lex, what's going on? I thought you guys were having meetings. I thought you guys were already starting the business up. I said, I have not heard from this man since the day I signed up. Mind you, it was like at one point he said like, oh, my bad, I'm busy. I'm a FaceTime you. Never FaceTime, never followed through. Like, just did not follow through with anything after we signed up. And I'm like, how tacky is that? I tell the chairman that, like, yeah, no, like, I have not heard from this man. My money has been wasted. My time has been wasted. And at this point, it's giving scam. And the chairman's like, no. Like, this is very legit. Like, I know you had already had an experience with IML. Like, I know you already had that experience. And I know you had to leave your group to join us. But, like, I don't want you to walk out empty-handed. Like, I can get you on board. I can get you this. I can get you that. At this point, in my mind, all I'm hearing is this. Because this is the same talk that I heard when we was all sitting together signing up. So, I'm literally on the website trying to find the cancel my membership button as he's talking. And so I went ahead, I canceled my membership, and I sent IML an email explaining to them why I need my money back. You know, the chairman, he was nice about it, I will say. And he was like, I had no idea that Leo was not communicating with you. But what irritated me was when he asked me, he was like, honestly, like, I don't know if like you're just kind of upset because I know how it can be with romantics in business. I said, no. I don't care about none of that. When it come down to my money and my time, I don't care if he messing with 1,000 bitches. I don't care. I need my money back. So yeah, y'all. That was really that. And after I deleted my account and I sent Leo a final last text message, just basically saying, you can kiss my ass, go to hell, don't ever hit me up again. Blocked his Instagram, blocked him off of all social medias, blocked him on everything, just deleted everything. And I really cursed his ass out and just left it at that. Never heard from that man again. And I did end up getting my money back from IML. They actually sent me back the $235. That was just a bad experience, y'all. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope y'all's is going well. Don't let nobody play with your money or your time, and peace out.